Okay, today we're going to discuss an issue that's a little less pleasant, and if you're squeamish, you might want to look somewhere else. But anyway, we're talking about rodent infestation, namely mice and rats, and food storage and stuff. Whether you're in the house, in the city, or out in the country, you're going to have issues with rats and mice. The difference between rats and mice is not a whole lot, other than the fact that a rat does not have hair on its tail and a mouse does. This happens to be a rat. I caught it last night, and he has no hair on his tail, and they can be rather destructive, so you really have to stay on top of them. They can become a hazard as far as they will chew power cords. I've had one chew the power cord to my microwave oven, and after I eliminated the rats, I didn't discover that they had chewed up that power cord for a year. So you have a potential fire hazard and a shock hazard. So if you're an animal rights type person or think everything should live, yeah, you might want to put yourself first. But anyways, the traps that I use are Snap E mouse traps. And rats, you think rat, some huge thing. It is very rare for a rat to even reach a pound. If you got bigger ones, you can get bigger traps, but for the most part, these smaller ones will work just fine. And this is a newer design. It's reusable, and it's very effective. I used to be dead set on the old wooden style, but these are great. As far as the bait goes, you can just use peanut butter. It doesn't have to be top shelf name brand stuff, because rats don't care. They're not as picky as your kids. So you basically got these little cups in here, and you fill that up with peanut butter, and then you take this, pull it back, it's set and ready to go. Knowing something about rats and mice, and their habitats, their habits, they like corners. You'll see them out in the middle of the floor, but generally they will try to hide in corners, up next to the wall, between furniture, wherever. So those are the places you're going to want to set them. If you see droppings, if you know what the droppings look like, or evidence of them chewing on things, because they will. Because right here is some goat's cheese, not goat's cheese, it's goat soap, and they'll actually eat that. They'll eat stuff that will actually surprise you. But he's gnawed all the way down here, over here, chewed that corner off, and here's the bag. They'll chew through the bag and chew up whatever it is they wish to eat. Since it's goat's milk cheese, the goat's milk is probably a bit of an attractant. And you store things in heavier plastic containers, hopefully stuff with larger radius that they can't get their mouth around, so it makes it harder for them to chew through. They might be able to go through the bottom, but it's sitting on the floor, so it's going to be difficult for them to get that. So your storage containers is a big part, and the more hardness they have, like glass would be more ideal than plastic, but not practical. So you got to stay on top of it. Be aware. You see droppings, you want to take action. So I would recommend these traps, and whatever cheap peanut butter you can get, set them, put them in the prime locations, and you're going to catch them. So I hope you found this helpful, and like and subscribe. Check out my other videos, and we'll see you next time.